We are fragrance casting the Polygamist cast, and Essie gets arguably the cheapest fragrance of the whole casting, and it is a compliment. This is Lattafa Raghba, the fragrance I have chosen for Essie. So, context: Essie is the wife who endured. Still not completely clear if she's the first or the second wife, but she's been around for a very long time. I think probably even before Jonasi went to university. So while we think of Joyce as the first wife, technically could very well be Essie. She's not the polished one. She's not the ambitious one. She's not chasing anything. She's been in Jonas's family longer than people realize, longer than those of us watching realize, absorbing everything that he threw at her, everything that life threw at her, and she still kept standing. No flash, no campaign, no performance, just quiet, unbreakable staying power. So that's who we are casting. Arguably, her staying power. There are arguments, and I tend to agree that her staying power in this case was toxic and enabled Jonasi a lot, but nonetheless, she stayed. Lattafa Raghba is the Essie of the Arabian perfume canon. It's been around forever. It's never trendy. I don't see trend anywhere. It's never loud. It's not a bottle, like when I'm looking at people show off their collection, it's not a bottle people show off. It outlasts every hyped fragrance that has been released around it. On skin, it opens with vanilla and sugar and incense. It's really unassuming, and it would be easy to underestimate it. But this is a smoky vanilla, and I'm a vanilla fan with nothing else like it in my collection. The sandalwood settles in, the oud, the incense, the musk that's underneath it. Just there is this quiet foundation that does not move. There is nothing about it that demands attention, but it refuses to leave. So there is a Sunday I had to be at church by 8 a.m., which means I had to be awake at 5, out the door by 7. So somewhere between 6:30 and 7 a.m., I had already sprayed my fragrance and then I'm on my way out the door at 7. That Sunday service ran till about 1:30. Then I had a lunch appointment with a friend that lasted a couple of hours. And then I had to go visit relatives. So by the time I got home, it was about 12, 13 hours later, if not more than. Probably like 8, 9 p.m. that evening. 14 plus hours after I sprayed it, Lattafa Raghba was still there. I could still smell it on my skin. I could still smell it on my clothes. I did not have to reapply it. I didn't even have to pause in the middle of the day to wonder if I was still wearing fragrance. It was just there. It stayed all day and didn't go anywhere. And that is just like Essie. Does Lattafa Raghba agree with me? It's warm and smooth from the first spray. The incense keeps the sweetness from ever going childish. So yes, it agrees with me. Will I remember it? You just heard about my 14-hour Sunday. Yes, I will remember it. Where would I wear it? I am gonna wear it on any day that's gonna outlast a normal fragrance. When I have early starts, long days, cooler evenings, but I will also wear this in the summer. Same, is it rule of thumb or top of rule? For cooler weather fragrances that needs to be worn in the summer is just adjust the number of sprays. I'm a classic oversprayer, so just take down the number of sprays a notch. Is Lattafa Raghba worth the price? This fragrance embarrasses bottles 4 times its price. Definitely worth it. Does it earn wardrobe space? Yes. Honestly, the smell alone had me. The longevity, though, is what makes it non-negotiable for me. I have fragrances that last only a few hours, and there are moments with them. There are very few I have that last this long. For days where I have just a mad early start, 6 a.m. starts, and my day won't be done till 9 p.m. The longevity is makes this a non-negotiable in my perfume wardrobe. So will I rebuy this? Absolutely. It holds the endurance slot like very few fragrances in my collection does. So final verdict. Rebuy, yes. Essie doesn't leave and neither does Lattafa's Raghba. I'm gonna have it in my showcase. Next in the series, we are going to be fragrance casting Lindani. And I think the choice I've picked for her is the smartest pick of the four. So if you are not following, follow so you do not miss the fragrance casting for Lindani. I'll see you there.